really enjoying the experience. The wind and rain. Hello.
Very good.
It's freezing!
This is the view from my tent. So last night was a great night. We got in here around after 9, 9:15, 20 past 9, camped here. Went to bed around 11, sat up just looking at the view for an hour or two, just watching it. It was lovely. Woke up this morning, had a good sleep last night. Woke up this morning and it's just misty rain, and it looks like it's like that for the day. Nothing really for it other than we're just going to get on with it and keep going on the journey and try to get this Kerry Way done.
Yeah, it definitely looks worse than it is.
I think so too. Yeah, I don't think it's half as bad. It just seems a lot worse, right? Grey, cloud and dull, but look,
Yeah.
we're here
Let's
for the
get going.
adventure. It's all part of it. So we've taken a little detour. You should have been coming down here, and then this will bring you off to Cahershevan, and this way obviously brings you around towards Waterville. We were here, and now we've come down this road. We're somewhere on this road, I believe, and hopefully going to get onto this. It'll bring you over here. That's again that road that we're on. Hopefully going to come down here and possibly take this road around as well, rather than going over this with the bikes, because from watching previous videos of the Kerry Way, it looks fairly hard to do with a bike. So, and the rain is starting now as well, so hopefully going to come around this way and down, I would think, more likely. So a slight detour, but nearabouts the Kerry Way still. So we'll see how it goes. That's where we're supposed to come down, and then it continues on up there. So safe to say, in this rain, we're taking the road rather than going through that, and it was the right decision. Definitely looking at that, came down over that mountain, it wouldn't have been very good at all. And then it goes back up over this mountain. So we're going to go down the road and try to get to Waterville. By road, because that just seems a bit much to be honest, especially in this weather and the terrain. So that's what we're going to do.
I'm really enjoying the experience. The wind and rain is cooling my face. It's great. I love it. What do you think, Damien?
I'm not so enthusiastic. It's fine. Just came out of Cahersiveen. Don't know how we ended up there. On our way to Waterville now via the N70, the main ring of Kerry Road. Waterville, 14 kilometers. That's what it looks like outside. Me and Matt are just in the shed.
Yeah, very heavy rain, and so we've decided to hide here for a quick while until it gets a little bit better. So it's perfect place actually.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
That's why we're in the shed. It was literally at the side of the road, and that's the road out there. We've seen this. There's someone's house, and we decided to come in here just for a bit of shelter from the rain. So we're going to sit here for 20 minutes. Hopefully it dies off before we go again.
If it won't die, we'll go.
We'll just have to go. So we did it. Disappointing, but we did it. What do we do, Matt? Got a B&B. We got a B&B. We're in Golf Links View B&B. Just before you come into Waterville. It just didn't stop raining, and to keep going on that would have been just madness. So we've got a lovely room here.
We're also it's all nice and clean.
Dry.
yeah, no, the room is nice and clean.
Yeah, that's our room. Going to enjoy a shower. It's been a couple of days. Yeah, so probably going to go and get some food somewhere close by, and I'd say that'll be it for us tonight. Yeah. So no point seeing that in here. Hopefully back on the road tomorrow morning and keep going. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
Good night. Just after leaving Golf Links View B&B, just outside Waterville. Great stay, very welcoming. Let us hang up our wet tents and stuff in their shed and bike gear. Now passing into Waterville. I'm going to keep going on. Yeah, but it was really good rest. Delighted to have it, and feeling refreshed and good to go. It's 8:30 now. Yeah. Golf Links View B&B again. Great stay, very welcoming, very nice people. And now going into Waterville and heading on. Waterville. we're just leaving Daniel. We were doing the Kerry Way and we looked and went over a mountain. So we decided to take the N70 to Sneem, which is about an hour. Now we're going to miss out, we're going to cross the mountain with the bikes, but I just don't know about that kind of hardship after doing it there the first or second day. And it looked really rough, so especially with the bike. So now we're going to push on to Sneem and hopefully maybe get something to eat in Sneem, and then we'll make a decision then on what we're going to do from then on. What is it, Matt? Just outside of Sneem, absolutely epic. The beach is lovely here. If it was a nicer day, I'd go swimming. So we were taking the N70 to Sneem from, what was the name of it? Daniel?
Daniel, yeah.
And then we decided at Castle Cove, we said no, that's not what the journey is about. It's about going out here and doing the Kerry Way. So from Castle Cove then we are going to go north. I'll show you on the map now in a second and follow the path on. So as you can see, Castle Cove down here, we came back up and now we're taking this road along. I'm going to follow it that way instead of taking the green, which is the N70, just so I do the actual Kerry Way instead of just doing the Ring of Kerry. So we'll see how it goes. We'll check in a bit. The wishing seat. Gonna have to make a wish. So I believe you sit and make a wish. Wish done. Ba-boom.
Okay, done.
All good?
All three. Hello.
So we're here in Sneem. It's a lovely little village and we are pushing on to Kenmare, but we're going to be taking the N70 and just going straight down the road. It's going to take us about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get there from here. Yeah, but we just after eating food here as well in Sneem. It was lovely in D'O'Shea's pub,
Yeah.
I think it was.
Very nice.
So that's Sneem. That's what you see, is kind of the centre. That's the park. And yeah, we'll see you on the road.
I think that it's time to get ice cream.
Ice cream maybe, yeah. While we're here. Bye. So the road's bringing us around the N70 for a little bit, but we are going to get back on it shortly. But luckily we took this route because it's class.
Back in the country again.
Pushing the bike.
Pushing the bike. Nothing to do with the cycling.
Happy?
Oh, you're just delighted. It's great. It's great to be here.
So we've just come off the Kerry Way onto the N70. Quite busy. So we're taking this into Kenmare instead of taking the actual walking route. You can see it there on the sign. Because it's 3:45, so we need to make tracks. So we'll see you down the line. If you do decide to cycle the N70 route, these are the kind of views you're afforded. So we've just left Kenmare now. It was fairly happening there. We just got a few things in the shop for tonight. We're back on the Kerry Way again, and it's all uphill, it seems.
The weather is great though. Sun is back again.
Sun is back again, it's all good. Meant to be a fairly good evening this evening, so let's hope the rain holds off. But there's a monster hill in front of us. Anyway, let's see what happens. So we're just after climbing that monstrous hill from Kenmare. That was all up for a long time, and there's a lot of false peaks. So if you're going to cycle it, be aware you're not at the top. I think you're at the top because there's false peaks constantly. But that is the view. And we are going up through that pass somewhere around here, I think it looks like. That's the way the road goes. But the views are incredible. We think, I'm not sure, maybe it's that way. Oh, we'll find out soon, I'm sure. Can't wait, full of surprises this trip. So I was right, we did go through that gap that I showed you earlier. Views are great. We were actually down along that water earlier today. So there we are now. That's where we're going. Might be slightly clear skies soon. Hopefully, and the rain will let up. Yeah, that's what's happening to us right now in Kerry. Me and Matt were just talking, and reminds us of a certain place a few years ago. Where was it, Matt?
That's it, yeah, that was Switzerland, yeah.
Switzerland, yeah. This is very similar and reminds me with the terrain, the way the ground is, everything. Just the epic peaks are a little bit missing, but these are okay too. Yeah, so to say, I'll drop a link at the top for Switzerland video 1. And if you want to watch that video, there's 3 of them.
Yeah,
so there's
definitely one to check it out.
It was one of the first ones that inspired us to ever go bikepacking in the first place and kept us at it. So it's worth the look. But it's old footage and it's a different camera, so don't mind it, it's still a good watch.
Whoa!
So back at this point where you can go right and left, kind of off the arm when you start off at Killarney. We're heading back up it now. It's going to be rough. I'm moving around a lot because it's absolutely devoured here by midges, so I can't stop or they're just going to eat me. So I have to keep walking around. There's Matt heading off. I'm going to follow him. Back across the boulder field again. It was bad the first time, not much better the second. Both said it was the worst thing we ever did with a bike. Here we are doing it again a few days later. Well, Matt's happy, I'm not. So this is our camping spot for the night. Quite scenic with our waterfall, our tents. We have a nice place. We are getting ate by midges. Hopefully they'll die off as the night goes on. Today was day 2 halves. We did do the Kerry Way, but at times we took the N70 as well. And then came back on the Kerry Way again near the end. We had to for time and all that. It's 9:15 now, so we're lucky we got here at the time. Any comments from you about today, Matt?
Yeah, the midges are eating me.
The midges are eating him, he's dead. He has to get in. Yeah, so that's us. I'll try to do a video later on, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. And with the midges, if they still persist, I probably won't. But again, our campsite is idyllic. Maybe we'll go for a swim, we'll try it. If it all dies off, it is still a bit drizzly as well, the rain. Yeah.
Oh, I think you will definitely go for a swim, Damien.
Well, then we'll be going for a swim, so you'll see that in a minute. Yeah, so that's our camp spot anyway. That's where we're staying tonight, and talk to you later on. It's freezing! 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Gotta get out of here. The midges are bad. But that's where we stayed last night. We were camped there. We gotta go. Getting devoured. Bye. So last night was horrible. We just ended up sitting in the tents because the midges, we couldn't even get out. We were talking to each other through the tents. Yeah, it was just...
They're still around.
The swim was lovely, but after that, everything else, we just got straight into the tents and sat there for the night. And now we're up in the morning. Again, packing was a nightmare. That's why we're down here doing the video, because it was just chronic. They're starting to come out again. So I'm going to make this short and sweet. We're going to touch on now, we're heading to Killarney. We should be there within an hour and a half. And that's us. That'll be near the end of the trip. Okay? See you later. So that's the end of our trip. Back where we started, where it all began. We're here in Killarney. It's a really, really tough trail. At times you just have to take the road. There was times we should have taken the road and we didn't.
I mean, really, there's probably no point to be doing it on the bike, the Kerry Way.
No, it's not really a good one, was it?
Yeah, no, the Ring of Kerry would be, you know, cycling,
More
not
ideal.
a mountain bike, I suppose, but it would be more for walkers, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. If you were going to do it, look at the
Saying
road
that,
options.
if you're up for a challenge,
Like we were, give it a go. Yeah, midges eating us last night. God, we couldn't even get out of the tents. We had a lovely place to camp, but we couldn't enjoy it because the midges were just chronic. And that's it. We came back the same leg. If you look at the Kerry Way on the map, it's like a little arm that starts from Killarney before the loop starts. We came back that again, and that's where we started on the first day as well. So a lot of the footage, there wasn't much point in filming there on the way back, because you'd already seen most of it. I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
So anything else? No? I think that's it.
Until the next video then.
See you next time.